Gotta keep it on me. Hey guys, thanks for joining the stream. Just wanted to just say I'm really excited about this unboxing today. We're going to be unboxing some high-end Alienware stuff that I've been waiting to get for a while. No, that's our puppy. So I'm really excited about this. Haven't had an opportunity to open it up or take a look at it yet. So guys, I thank you guys for joining and watching. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, huh? So first, I guess I'm going to open up the peripherals first, because that way, you know, we don't jump right to the grand finale, the grand show here. So right here we have an Alienware box. Obviously we know it's going to be high quality. Got a really great warranty on it and everything. So pretty excited about this. Pretty excited indeed. So we're going to go ahead and see what's inside here. You want to be very careful because I don't know if there's any loose wires or anything like that here. Dog going. So we don't want to cut those open. And those are the notifications showing that I am definitely live. All right, so we got the first part open. No loose wires here, so that's a good thing. Ooh, pretty excited. Now I'm going to take these out, but I'm not going to actually open them up yet, because I'm going to actually take a look and show you. So we have a competition Alienware LED mouse. Pretty awesome. Got some really high-end specs here. We'll go over all those here in a second. Looks really absolutely phenomenal here. We'll take a look at those in a bit. Go on. And then we have the same in a pro gaming competition keyboard, fully framed LED. This looks absolutely crazy. This got some weight to it. Man, this got some weight to it. Holy cow. This is like, it's like 25 pounds. Feel this.
Oh, wow. Don't drop it.
No, here, don't drop it. Oh my gosh. Man, this got some weight to it. All right. Let me make sure. Let me message one other person the link here just to make sure we've got it all. I want my buddy to see this here. All right, so wow, that's actually pretty heavy. That's insane. But now, of course, I want to go ahead and open this up here. We'll talk more about all the specs here after we get them all out. But definitely want to go ahead and open up this thing. I've been really excited about this. So ooh. All right, so this comes in a box in a box. They literally have the right size box for the right size box. Ginger, get back. I don't even know how I want to open this. Holy cow. Because like I don't want to tip it upside down. Guess I can break the box open? I don't want to do that in case it has to be shipped back. All right, well, let's see if we can get this out in a nice way. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of work here. I guess the box ended up ripping on the bottom. Yep, it did. Okay, well in that case, we can't save the box. I tried to save the box, but we can't save it. All right, box is dead. Wow, this is insanely massive. I don't want to set it on anything else here. As you can see, completely all marked and logoed and everything by Alienware. Woo! All right. Guess we should go ahead and start opening these things. This is a high-performance liquid-cooled Alienware performance gaming PC. And all right, so let's go ahead and start opening these things piece by piece here. So let's do the keyboard, since I'm pretty excited about how heavy this is. I want to see what this looks like. Now, A little bit about this thing. Let's take a look and see if they have any of the specs on the exterior of the packaging here. All right, so it says here that it is iconic design with Alien FX lighting. So we already know that we can change all the RGB lights on it. Tactile response. This is actually a brown switch mechanical keyboard. So that's actually really cool. It says 50 million touches per key before the actual switch breaks down. So basically, this thing's not going to break down on me for a while unless it gets dropped or something crazy. So that's pretty neat. Actually have the ability to change the performance of the keyboard, which is pretty neat. And there's actually 3 adjustable angles on here for your wrist, so it helps with your, or at least my RSI and things like that. So that's pretty neat. And you're actually able to customize the entire keyboard with programmable keys. So that's pretty dope. I really like that. That's neat. So I'm going to quit talking, and I want to actually open this thing up. Oh, so wait. We have, ooh, look at that. Why don't we take a look here closer, babe? Does it go farther? Look at the packaging. This is absolutely sleek looking. I mean, I don't know about you, but they actually packaged this absolutely phenomenally. And let's see if we can hear the clicks there. Hold on a second. Let's see if we can hear this. It's actually quieter than the typical mechanical keyboard. So it's not going to be all that noisy stuff over your streams and all that, but you can feel the reset value. That's actually really neat. Wow. Don't know if I want to take it out yet because I'm going to have to hook it all up and move all my other computer components. But okay, this is actually really neat. It has a roller here for adjustable volume for on the fly and an automatic mute. The Alienware alien head here, I don't know if we can take a quick look there. That is a programmable button. Oh. That is cool. And then it has 5 macro keys plus an additional macro key here, which I'm sure has a specific function. You have a lock function up here to go ahead and lock all of your upward keys here, as well as additional functions just based on your Alienware. And then, of course, when you hit your function key for F1, you're able to turn off your Windows key so you don't accidentally get yourself kicked out of your game, which is pretty neat. And you can change the dimness to bright and low for your RGBs. That is really cool. I can't wait to actually use this. This is going to be so much fun. All right, let's check a look at this mouse here. Now, it did have some pretty sleek packaging as well. So we got our Alienware competition mouse. Now this says here it also has the same RGB stuff, so you could change all the colors. And you can actually, there is a optical sensor and 3 on-the-fly DPI settings. So you can actually change the DPI almost instantaneously to help with your reaction speed and your precision depending on which game you're playing. There's actually 9 programmable buttons on here with what it says is 10 million durable clicks each. So that's really cool. And 16.8 million RGB lighting color options. So there's pretty much no color you can't turn this to. So that's pretty neat. Let's take a look and see what it looks like inside. Woo! And actually, oh my gosh, it's got that nice charcoal gray, just like the other one. That is phenomenal. That is absolutely cool. And you can see here, it's got your RGB lighting strips on both sides here. That is really cool. I can't wait to actually open this up, man. This is going to be really cool. And of course, your Alienware logo right here and your writing. Wow, that's neat. All right, guys, time for the grand finale for this computer. It's going to be wonderful to actually take it out of this box and see what it looks like. Ooh, all right, let's do this. Let's do this indeed. Doug, get out of here. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up here. We'll go ahead and cut this gently. Dude, this is the first time I actually used this knife. It's really sharp. Yeah. I stopped using it a whole lot because this rivet was loose, so I didn't want it to break. So I wanted to fix the rivet before I ended up losing like the knife component or something. But all right, oof. Man, box is definitely really sturdy. Get your butt out of the way, doggo. She nosy over here. All right, well, okay. Here we go. All right, so we're going to open this up. And this comes with its own mouse and keyboard. What is this? Not only did they give me that keyboard, the competition one, this comes with its own mouse and keyboard. Is this the mouse and key? Is this a keyboard or is this all your internal components? I got to make sure. This might be components like your power cord and that sort of stuff. So let's take a look and see what's in this. We want to make sure it feels like a keyboard. Yeah. It is an official Alienware keyboard, but not the competition version. So you're going to have your RGBs and your ghost lighting here, your media panel set up there, and it's got its protection screen, so none of that shiny stuff gets scratched. And it's just your standard keyboard, no mechanical switches, but definitely good for a backup in case that competition one, for whatever reason, gets broken and you need to replace it. And it's USB. So it is wired, but that's pretty neat. Pretty neat. All right, so that's our keyboard. I'll go ahead and actually slide that right back in here real quick. All right. Here's our mouse. Like I said, it's not the competition one. It does have the Alienware branding. It's got a little scroll wheel, and it's also USB. So not too much to speak of on that. It's just a standard mouse. Your little backup in case something happens. Now we have here our power cable. Pretty thick, pretty sturdy, but kind of pretty standard for the back end of it. We have we have our little owner's manual. Probably going to explain how to use everything, how to turn it on, and all that good stuff. Definitely don't want to lose that. This is our warranty stuff. We want to keep our eyes on this so that we can actually use it just in case we need. I have a no questions asked 1-year warranty. So if I do, for whatever reason, decide to take this to the roof of my house and play games on it, and it happens to fall off, at least I'll be covered, right? I don't think I'll ever do that in Florida or anywhere. All right, let's remove our top piece box now. Now here we are. You might want to zoom in, like bring it over here, up view. Let's move this over here. So we got that charcoal gray computer. Got your little RGB lights here. This is going to be the side end of your computer. It looks absolutely awesome. I definitely love that charcoal gray. I did not plan for this. I thought it was going to be a lighter silver. So this is actually really cool. I'm excited about this because I love that color. So I'm kind of scared to pull this out right now. All right, but let's go ahead and do this and see if we can take a look at this thing. I don't know if I want to pull it out. Can I pull it out? Oh, this is going to be difficult. Okay, we're going to pull it out. And we will take a look at this in just a second. I'm going to set it down. And I want to make some sort of a platform for it. So let's go ahead and close this up. And we'll flip this upside down and we can set the computer on top of that. Yeah. All right, we'll just do it on the floor for the time being. But my next stream is going to actually have the computer completely hooked up. And I'll talk more about the specs on this computer and what it's going to be capable of doing. But in the meantime, I want to look in more detail at what this computer is and what it does, functionality-wise. So let's go ahead and take the safety off. Now we actually have the computer sideways because this is a different type of tower. All right. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy. All right, so talking on the back of our keyboard, our computer here, we have a lock for our entire system. I wish I had a zoom in button there. We have a lock for our entire system, so we can't open it, close it, anything. We also have a standard lock that's could actually bolt it to your computer desk so nobody could steal it. Anything else? The motherboard and the sound card is totally rockin'. We have here a high definition input, so you can use a single input here, just like on some other high-end cards. So you don't have to worry about anything else. We also have an optical drive here, so you can use that as well, if you whichever way you want your sound. So this is already, you can tell you got an amazing sound card built into this. We're not going to be worried about audio performance whatsoever. We're going to have 4 super speed USBs and then 5 standard USB jacks, all built into the back. So if you got that hard drive that runs on that high-end USB that you can transfer stuff almost instantly by the gig, you're going to be able to do that right here. In addition, you have a full surround sound jack system all right here. You actually have a port built in just for your computer to run subwoofers. That's pretty neat. You have a mic port back here, pretty standard. You got multiple lock switches here so things can't come out. That's actually really cool and really safe. All kinds of fanage here. You have an input and an exhaust ports all on here for heat. And look at the expandable drives. I have 2 drives already built in here, and look at the expandable drives. And we have 3 display ports and 1 HDMI port. And we still have 3 more expandable drives to go. That is awesome. So plenty of room for upgrading this thing and not having to spend extra money. My wife won't kill me for that. Much. Now we need to take a look at our heat exhaust system that is pre-built into this thing. Let's bring this up here, take a look at this real quick here. This right here is your heat exhaust system. Much like your Alienware R4 ALX, basically what it does is it's going to intake the heat, it's going to take the heat from the interior core of the computer, and it's actually going to exhaust all of your heat from the top end of the computer. You can actually program and set the threshold for how hot you want your computer to get before it actually turns this on. 9 times out of 10, any real amount of heat when you're performing, you're going to want to have this on. But the cool thing about it is you can set your fan speeds individually depending on what you're doing. So we did also mention that this is liquid cooled, so it's not going to reach those thresholds right away. We do have a safety handle here in case we have to carry this somewhere for whatever reason. I don't know why you would want to. In the front here, we're going to have 3 more super speed drives. Pretty cool. We're going to have our mic port and our headphone jack here, as well as, I don't know what you call this, to be honest, but it is the new thing that they've been doing. It's a super speed it's a USB-C super speed cord cable. So heaven forbid you want to hook your Nintendo Switch or the brand new any of the new Samsungs or whatever that uses USB-C. That's going to be your baby right there. You can transfer stuff almost instantaneously with that. So that is pretty neat. Pretty neat indeed. Alongside the front, like I said, you're going to have basically your radiator, which is going to take in any cold air and help push out all the exhaust of the hot air. We do have our CD drive. None of it is hooked up yet, so I'm not going to be able to open it up and show you. I am going to want to turn this into a Blu-ray drive as soon as I can, but for now, CD drive is fine. This is going to be your power button. Nice Alienware logo here. And then finally, to finish off your heat exhaust system, you have a side port exhaust right here. Now this is actually a really neat feature. because a lot of the times when your heat is being exhausted out of here, sometimes you might not get it all. You're going to have heat and air just kind of flowing around on the inside. This is going to push out any remaining extra air out the side to keep the interior components of your PC cool. So I really like this feature, and I'm anxious to see how well it works and if it's going to be noisy when I do any more live streams or not. So I want to see how that actually works. Now, the last thing I want to do, and I don't know how to do this, so you guys are going to have to bear with me and laugh at me a little bit. I got to figure out how to open this case. So I'm going to unlock all of my ports. Okay, it's all unlocked. Now there is supposed to be a switch of some sort that opens the case. I really want to show you guys this thing. I just got to figure out how to do it. I may have to actually look at the owner's manual because it's not as simple as the other one that I have for the R4. Also, I don't know what side is the side that the keyboard or computer opens. There might be a hidden switch in any one of these that I'm supposed to take off, so I don't want to mess with it quite yet. But I'm trying to see if I can find a switch port. This actually locks everything. It's all unlocked. Let's see here. There has to be a button somewhere, just like the other one is. It's probably hidden behind some of this stuff, some of the protective coverings, because I don't see any other way to do it unless I'm just crazy. Wait. Does it just pop? No, there's got to be a switch. I don't want to pull it. I'm going to have to look up this information, guys, and on my next stream, probably in the next hour or so, I will let you guys know. I will figure this out. And I really want you guys to see the inside of this computer because this is absolutely phenomenal. But I don't know it off the top of my head of how to actually go about doing that. And I don't want to break something in doing so. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this stream here. But guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave that in the comments here. And then I will be back probably in the next hour or so, restreaming and setting this up to actually show you guys the entire interior of this computer. Guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. I'll see you in a few minutes.